Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Entering play call, RPO, keeps to inside zone split.
Ready up. Let's go.
From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of
Entering
scrimmage, but
play
no
call,
more than that.
coach suggestions. There are 8
Great job by the
categories. You have
defense.
15
Everybody
options.
firing off the ball, hitting
RPO
their
alert
guys,
screen
holding their
selected.
gaps, running to the
RPO
football,
drive.
nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Flood.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete out of the backfield.
Entering.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Option is set off, empty bunch wide. There are 21 categories. You have 9 options. Drag curl is selected.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Empty bunch wide.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You have 15 options. HB zone.
1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Entering
defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Option is set. Wing tight Z. There are 21 categories.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. Bracket switch, 1 double T. One double. Cover 2 man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Overload. Cover 2 man.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels.
Spread.
They'll try to get outside. Turning on the Jets. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
There are 6 categories.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left. Receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Spread.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Here they're trying to get to the edge. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover. Tie. Free. Goal line. Option 5. Free. There are 2 categories. You have 6 options. Geo-man is selected. Entering play call, over G. There are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. It's a seam wide open.
Entering play
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
24 options.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man down the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
From the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ross. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over.
Oh, out of space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get the rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Let's it go to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Nevada has the lead, and they have time on their side. But I think it's a little early still to try taking the air out of the football. They're trailing by 10 to Nevada. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Cover 3 Buzz Mayville.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Richmond. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
There are 6 categories.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Try to get it to the edge. Oh, it's out! How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Play call, coach
They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. For Overchi, there are 2 categories. You have 24
Better
options.
find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Options. Cover 4
Well, look,
quarters.
that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Makes the grab. Wide open spaces.
Entering play
And
call.
they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Options. Cover 3
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
There are 6 categories.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
There are 6 categories. Cover 3 match.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Spread.
The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's a huge play for the offense because it keeps this thing one possession. They're going to be receiving first in the 3rd quarter, and if they can keep this thing moving, all of a sudden they may have the lead here very soon.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering pause screen, you have 5 options.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Mosley. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This is a good example of spacing in the passing game. Get the ball to your receiver quickly, just give him a little bit of space so that he has the ability to turn around and make a guy miss, then go get extra yards.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Red off, HD stretch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
That's a big key for this offense now. You've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage we're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Spread.
From the gun to give, looking for room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy first down.
Cover 6, 1 Robert Chris.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Spread.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Entering play
Let's
call,
go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Herd have been in games like these. Feels like they had a couple of nail-biters just last year. Time to see what they learn.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Entering play
That
call,
last one, just the way you
options,
draw up a kickoff
selected.
return. 87 yards, and he housed it. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take it in.
Entering
This
play
drive will
call,
start at
coach
the 25.
suggestions, there are 6 categories.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Spread.
They'll start this drive going to the air. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth, and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
Entering inside zone.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Let's go.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Categories.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Keep Flood is selected.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Lets it go. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Entering player. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
and let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Hail Mary special. Field goal. There are 6 categories. You have 6 options. Fake FG kicker flip is selected.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories. WS Blitz 2.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him this time. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Nickel. 3-3-5. Nickel. 3-3 min. There are 6 categories.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10.
3 matches selected.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's first and 10 from the 12.
Spread.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Cover 4 Pons.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off at the goal line. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Verticals.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here. Bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. Second and goal.
A late game touchdown to put 6 on the board.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Spread.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were
looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down is coming up.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So the best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
There are 2 subcategories.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's taking the shot. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get an... And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fair catch, called for and made.
Entering coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Give cushion.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making...
Gonna let it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Tampa 2.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the third time today. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the ball. Taking it the other way. All the way in for the touchdown.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes.